Alright guys, this is Michelle Pescosolido, and in this video I'm going to actually show you how to customize your very first capture page or campaign that we also call it. Where you're going to go is you're going to come up here to My Websites and you're going to come down to what's called Campaign Management, and you're going to click on that option there. Now, if you're brand new in the system, you are not going to see all this stuff in here. I have actually created a bunch of different campaigns on my own, so these are different capture pages that I actually use to promote the system. So what you're going to do, the very first thing that you have to do is you have to say you're going to create a new campaign right here on the right. So once you click that, you're going to get brought to a screen here that's going to ask for some details. Now notice the ones that have the little star next to it, the red star, those are the ones that you must fill out. Everything else you can leave blank or just follow the instructions on this page on exactly what goes in there. But we're going to name our very first one. I'm just going to call it test campaign, but you want to call it something that you're going to be able to remember. Maybe you're going to be using this campaign in Facebook, or you're going to be using it to advertise in solo ads, or maybe over in article marketing on your blog. Whatever it is, just name it. It's not real important. It's just for you. You can also come in here and give it a description, but that's not required. Now down here in the branding, which is highly recommended, this is just the brand name for your campaign. You can, this will basically allow you to brand your campaign with your website's name or your address. You might want to put your blog name here, or another URL. If nothing's entered here, then the default brand will be used that was set up in your account settings. So each campaign is going to have a different setting for these values. And then you can put the address. But again, it's not required. This is just branding to you. Over here, site settings recommended. You want to, this is something that the search engines look for. Again, don't get hung up on this. It's not required if this is your very first time. But this is the section where maybe you would title it with your keywords, whatever your capture page is about. This is the description. Maybe you're helping other network marketers generate leads online. That's what you would put here. And then your keywords, if it's in reference to network marketing, generating leads, things like that. And you may not know this right away until we get down to here and actually create that custom campaign. So here's what we're going to call it. There's another red star there. Let's just call it, the same thing. I'm going to call it, test MLSP campaign, test campaign. And here's your group theme. Now notice there are many different backgrounds that you can choose here. So you would need to go ahead and just select one. If say we wanted to do this black background with red, you can't see it yet till you actually load a landing page template. This is going to be your very first page that your prospects are going to see. So as you can see, there are a number of options here, and you can view each one of them by just clicking on it. I might come in here and say I want to do the free presentation one. Now we can actually click this preview button to see what that black and red template looked like. Or if you don't like that, you can come up here and pick maybe the simple one. And you can preview it again, and notice how it's got a white background now. So that's how you can take a look at the different group themes up here that you can change up. And again, if you want to change maybe to Shocking MLM Truth template, you just click preview. And this is going to be the capture page that people are going to see when they come to the page, or however you've advertised it and they've come to it and want to opt in. Now the welcome page template is optional. So if you come in here and you do pick one of these welcome tabs, you notice that there's going to be probably Norbert or Brian here welcoming them. This is the bridge page is what I call it. So it's the page that's in between your lead capture page and the actual sales page that they're going to see, the gift that they opted in to get. You don't have to pick that. And then let's just go back. I'm actually not going to pick that. Then your sales page template. If you're using, let's say, the free presentation one, I highly recommend just sticking with the free presentation sales template. Again, you might want to preview that, see what it's going to look like. And this is the actual page that your prospects are going to see when after they opt in to that very first page that we selected. So once they opt into this page, they're going to go to this page, and they're not going to go to a welcome page because we didn't pick anything there. Now group 2 is for advanced settings. This is for people who are wanting to split test different capture pages. So you would end up maybe changing up the sales page but leave everything else the same. I don't recommend this if you're just starting out, but if you're advanced and you're just getting to this part and you understand what it means to split test, then you can go ahead and go through this section. But for beginners, just leave that blank. And then you're going to want to come down here and assign this capture page to your autoresponder. So I'm going to assume that you guys have already set up your autoresponder. You're going to see it in the drop-down box here, and you're going to assign it to it. Now I have several there, but most likely you're just going to have one. And then all you're going to do is come over here and save that campaign, because what's going to happen is when people opt into your capture page, you're going to want them to go through the series of emails that MLSP has set up in your autoresponder, so that's why you want to select that. And then just click Save the Campaign. And you are done. That is your very first customized capture page. So all you have to do is come down here and find it. I mean, you probably only have one. I've got several, but we named ours Test Campaign. I would just click on that. And I could come over here and grab the assigned URL. This is the campaign link right here. So I would just copy it, and I could simply just come over here. Let's open up a new tab. And I could paste it in the URL, and this would be now my capture page that I could go out and actually market now on one of the marketing methods that you have chosen to do within the system. Let me pause that. So this is what it would look like. This is what we chose. This is the basic campaign setup. So now you have your own capture page that you can start marketing. And once somebody opts in, you always want to test it out. Test it out, make sure it goes through the right place, make sure you receive an email. And then once it goes, you'll see here's the sales page that we had looked at earlier, the template. So now somebody's opted in, they're getting this free presentation that you've offered them, and then you also want to check your email to make sure that you set the system up right in your let's see, leave the page, and to make sure that you're actually getting emails, and that's how you know that it is actually working now. So that's it. That's how you set up your very first campaign. You saw there were a bunch of different templates. Play with them, decide which one you like best and which one you want to start marketing.